Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Last video I had a crash out because, well, the Jurassic Blocky Rebirth update basically just didn't release because of issues, and I believe why. I know exactly what the issue is. I don't want to discuss it though. And no, I am not a developer in any way of Jurassic Blocky, which actually I might want to be, like, in the near future or something. Probably when I'm 16 or something. If the game is still alive, then I'll go ahead and do that. And if I can't, then I have a different job that I can do. Anyways, Jurassic Blocky is a good game. Don't get me wrong. Sorry about the crash out of last video. It's just, man, I waited 2 months and set 2 alarms for it. And saying the way y'all like that video, like, I already got like 13 likes in 2 days, my guy. So I guess I'm going to be focusing on Jurassic Blocky now. Because holy, y'all are fast. If you haven't seen the extended trailer yet, I'm going to be talking about that. Go ahead and check out the extended trailer of the Jurassic Blocky Rebirth update. Um, anyways, after you did that, you'll click back on this video. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I could actually start explaining why I wanted you to do that. Okay, now there's two short scenes that I really want to talk about. First of all, in one of the scenes, we actually have a old Indoraptor skin model in a incubator. I can't really show it. I don't know how to edit my videos. Those of you who know. Anyway, that's basically it I really had to say about like the Indoraptor. That's all I have. And since we have that Indoraptor there, I believe when we get the map in the update, well, the first update, and then after the second update, I believe this is only just a rumor that I'm making up. That I'm making up. This is my own personal opinion. We might get the Indoraptor on that map, alright? Now, don't get your hypes up. But in the trailer, if they did that, then, probably indicates that they will. And then the second scene that I want to talk about, it's a mosasaurus. It's on a beach and dead. Yeah. I don't know what the context would be for that, but still pretty cool. It's that's our actual first look at a fully aquatic dinosaur, so really amazing. What I noticed in the trailer and even the new extended trailer is that the water remained. Wait, what? Bro, these galleries keep on teaming up on me with the freak team. Hold up. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah, mosasaurus. First look at the fully aquatic dinosaur. What I notice about the new and newer extended trailer is that the water is the same depth, and it just sucks. So, anyways, I know I wasn't going to talk about what's wrong with the code and all that, but like, y'all are probably. I could only like just come up with a reasonable reaction for y'all. I bet those who really want to know will go in my comments and try doing that, but sadly, I don't have comments and I don't know how to turn them on. So, but I know if I had them on, I'll get a lot of people just asking what's wrong with the Rebirth update. And let me go ahead and say, I only research. And it's actually kind of rare for me to get a response from the current Jurassic Blocky owner, but I did get one. I'm not really gonna talk about it that much, but I'm not gonna talk about like the owner and all that. Um, so what's wrong is really just D-Rex, the D-Rex code. As you could see in the trailer, there wasn't a D-Rex boss. It was just a person dressed up as the D-Rex just playing. And they didn't have the D-Rex boss spawning at that point. And that's how they didn't realize that the D-Rex code was messed up. And now we're over here having to wait less than a week, don't get me wrong, but still it's kind of devastating just waiting for an update for 2 months straight and then not getting it. So there's that. It's because the testers they didn't test. They just eh. What's really wrong with it is just the DRX code. I don't know specifically what code. Maybe it's where the DRX spawns. But they also said they were getting over 1,000 ping on that. So I don't know what's wrong with that. They probably made a typing error or just an error in the code to the point where it's basically unplayable. And if they did release the update, it would be so unplayable. In fact, I believe it would get rid of some of our data of what dinosaurs we got at least a week ago or something. So let's just not do that. Just be happy that they actually realized the fact that it's so glitchy before the update, because if they released it just like that, then some of our prized possession dinosaurs will be gone, just like the Indominus Rex. Or, mm, let's just say you have a T Rex or Giganotosaurus or a Spinosaurus, if you're a sweat. Um, yeah, you don't want to lose that dinosaur. Anyway, that's basically it. I really had to say. I'm going to be, well, I don't think I could grind in this server because we have like 3 teamers right here. Maybe. You gonna fight me? Like, okay. Actually, I might not even grind at all. I mean, obviously I want the D-Rex and all that, but like, uh, but I could also give y'all a real early look when the update comes out. Because I'm currently on fall break. Whoa. Back up, my guy. Yeah, you're not doing that. Anyways, for the new map, my opinion is it's great. It's just I wish they could make the water deeper. Just like any Jurassic Blocky, like any other Jurassic Blocky fan. Because that would mean they would have to add swimming animations for the dinosaurs, and that's kind of what we want. So I believe that they confirmed it on their Discord. The Mutodon will not be able to fly when the second part of the Rebirth update comes out. And you know what? It's kind of hard programming for them, apparently, because, well, the issue. So I see why they didn't program the muted onto fly, and I respect them for that. But they never actually confirmed if it will be able to fly at all at some point. I don't believe, at least, just during, like, according to my resource, well, my research, there is apparently a Jurassic Blocky YouTube Discord server, and I actually kind of want in it, not gonna lie. The reason I found out that the D-Rex code was wrong is because since the trailer was quite clear and not lagging at all, it could only mean that the D-Rex boss, it wasn't spawning because they turned it off because of reasons, and I'm fine with that. I'm gonna join this guy in a minute after this video. And the reason I found out is because since the trailer was running just fine, all the dinosaurs there were playables. I don't think they had the D-Rex spawning in that trailer, except for someone actually, um, well, what is it? Playing as a D-Rex. And since they didn't have that, they didn't find out what was wrong earlier than, well, I don't know what I'm talking about, but now I don't want to repeat the same thing 3 times. I'm going to try to remember something. I have basically stage 5 dementia, but like not actually, so don't take me for real. Um, like I was saying, since the trailer is actually running just fine and they didn't have the D-Rex spawning at that point, that's why they didn't find out that the D-Rex code was wrong. And the testers, I believe they were supposed to test the D-Rex boss before the trailer, so, I don't know. Anyways, that's it for my mostly 13-minute long video of Jurassic Blocky. I hope y'all really enjoyed the information from this video, and hopefully they do fix it under a week, because my fall break is not 2 weeks long, which is, well, disappointing. Anyway, for you 9-year-olds out there, keep on grinding. And the best way to grind is mostly just killing dinosaurs, alright? Don't go for goats or amber, just fight. Anyways, if you want to see more content just like this, then go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, honestly. Anyway, peace out.